What's up? What's up? The light tank 432. What else can I say about the replay? It's a freaking bomb replay. I got it 20 minutes ago, not even. Late night. That's when I find the most gullible of the people are online. What a Tanks community. But yeah, this tank's pretty good. It's really maneuverable. 70 top speed, 2100 DPM. About a 180 damage per shot, give or take. But this game is really going to show off the mobility of this tank. I think the gun is subpar, or good enough is what I guess you'd say. It's not fantastic in anything. I mean, it's got not great penetration. I believe it's 270 or something like that. It's not great at all. But the gun itself, minus the penetration sucking, is subpar. It does what it's supposed to do. On a light tank. This quick, you're not gonna get a freaking T-49 derp cannon. You know what I mean? It's an 88 millimeter and 85 millimeter. So it does its work. Encounter battle on Siegfried Line. I really like this spot right here. Catch people out of position like that right there, thinking they're safe. Just drive into this house, and you have the whole open area, the whole zero line. Shoot back at them, and they just don't. They don't expect it. I mean, especially if you knock that tree over right there, just in the right spot. Knock that tree over, or use this little hill right here, especially in this tank, the low profile that it has. Where it's got 160 millimeters of frontal armor, 100 on the sides. It's a good turret. It's very good. The hull is nothing to brag about. 70 in the front, 40 in rear and back. I mean rear and sides. But it'll get the job done. I believe you'll see in a minute. I actually bounce a shot from this M41 Bulldog in the side. Probably shouldn't have, but whatever. It would have greatly changed the outcome of the game if he actually pinned that shot. Now, also, as you can see on the right side of the screen, there's dots beside everybody's tank. Those dots represent pretty much who's spotted and who's not. Green dots mean they are currently spotted. Red dots mean they have been spotted and are now unspotted. Gray dots mean have not been spotted all game, and they are not going to show up in their last known location on the bottom right minimap. That being said, everything in the game has been spotted now, at least once, except the Tiger 2 on their team and the M43 or their artillery. Obviously, their artillery isn't going to get spotted early in the game unless he doesn't know how to play artillery, or unless he's using it as a tank destroyer. Tiger 2, on the other hand, is an issue. I do want to deal with that. I definitely do. Especially being on this side of the map and not seeing him over there where all our tanks are pushed up so far. It's odd not seeing a Tiger 2, a high tier heavy tank, playing a heavy tank position. Here's you a little bit. Right here, I was thinking maybe I can get a shot on this T-34 or maybe this T-26 when he comes back around the corner. This T-264 is playing aggressively on my my platoon mate right here, the Scorpion G, and this Panther 2, who's playing a little bit too aggressively. He was overcommitting his side a lot to the open on this Panther 2. When he would come around and look at the Panther 2, Scorpion G would pop him. When he came look around for the Scorpion G, the Panther 2 is gonna pop him. It's in a bad spot doing what he's doing. And M41 Bulldog keeps coming back. I don't know why he keeps coming back. And 2 shots for this thing. Pretty much guaranteed. I'm not sure you can load low enough to not 2-shot that guy. That's a 162 damage shot twice. I don't even think it rolls that. The Scorpion G player I was playing with is not a bad player by any means. Pretty good. Same color I am. XV. Somewhere around the same skill level. I believe his win rate is lower than mine. I think his is a 46 and mine's a 53. But that doesn't really matter. Stats don't matter too much. Matter enough difference-wise to expect out of somebody. But it doesn't mean one game, depending on different tanks that they play, they can play them all different. Right here I made the executive decision that I needed to go after this M41 Bulldog. It was causing a major disruption in the plan. And there's the Tiger 2. I knew he was not playing in a heavy tank position. Didn't expect him here, but here he is. The right side of the screen, the Tiger 2 is an orange player, low orange. I looked at this, not. I had the Tiger 2. It's a good tank. Doesn't take a lot to grind to it, but it's a good tank. Right here, got really unlucky. Really unlucky by the artillery. Gave me a little bit of an idea of where he was, though. I knew he wasn't over in the field where that one line, or the one spawn point on their side of the map where our medium tank is right now going across. I knew he wasn't in that area. So this Tiger 2 still yet again was blocking plan. I mean, the artillery was next on the list. Tiger 2 is just messing it up for everybody. I think right here is where the team kind of starts falling apart a little bit more than I would have liked. Medium tank went rushing into their base. Obviously found 2 light tanks he can't deal with himself. Low still on a lot of health. Scorpion G, 132, Panther 2. All are in an area where they are spotted almost 100% of the time by somebody. So that means artillery raining down on them. Low can see them all the time. T-34 can see them all the time. Those do a lot of damage. 34 runs, I want to say a 420 damage shot. Something another like that, and the low is like a 400, something like that. So, you know, they're pumping out 800 and something damage a shot every, 15-20 seconds. And there goes the Panther 2. Bergetto 46 is over there as well. Bergetto 46 dies though, so that's a really good. He would have caused a major problem. Bergetto is a good tank, very good. That's Tiger 2. Like I said, penetration on this tank is not a strong suit. You just can't go through. You saw some green. Odds of you hitting the green, not very high. But even on an orange where it's pretty much 50-50. I mean, lower plate of a Tiger 2, it's equal tier. Out of a light tank, you shouldn't expect to go through the lower or upper plate, lower plate, either one on a heavy tank of the same tier as you. It's just not really feasible and going to happen. Right here I decided the low was probably a good thing that needs to die to open up a position for our team. I'm running through the city. Didn't even know I was coming up behind him, didn't care, tried to finish off the WZ. Light tank did it for him. T-34 died by the EBR. Means the EBR is somewhere in the open field in about the one area. WZ, he's not very happy, but who cares? Throw out the tanks, everybody gets pissed as soon as they die. We're at 1100 damage so far. Game is not quite over. It's not looking good though. Not looking good at all. 1600 health on our team and 2900-ish on their team. Not exactly accurate for the enemy team because if they go unspotted and someone does unspotted damage, it doesn't calculate. But it's accurate enough that you can see that it's a little bit one-sided. Actually, the score is even. And I believe we have more damage per shot as their team, not including their artillery. Well, our artillery is the same thing. Count it, but whatever. Actually, I just realized that the other team got a Brother in Arms medal if they would have both survived. I believe the Brother in Arms is both surviving. Not 100% sure. Speed it up right here because I'm just trying to get past this 234B and it's not very amusing to watch. Maybe it is for you, but it wasn't amusing at the time when I was trying to catch up to light tanks. But nothing too interesting happens. The EBR got spotted. As with the light tank 432, I guess they were going to wolf pack it on the tank destroyers across their platoon. I expected it. Right here, we're going to find that Tiger 2 again, and I really wish I could have got some shots on him. He had his back, and I still couldn't pin. Gun lacks penetration. I mean, it just can't quite do it. And I was really hoping right here that I was going to get the side. Probably penetrated. Not penetrated, sorry. Probably bounced off the top of his turret or something, flew high. Who knows? Artillery, next on the list, knew he was this direction. Shot at me and this my teammate before. He accepts his fate. He knew it was going to happen. Can't do too much. Especially with the mobility of this tank, you can't beat the thing. It's not. They're good. They're very good vehicles, but you cannot Can't fight a light tank in them unless you get lucky and you catch him facing your front. Critical damage on that guy. Don't know what it was. Could have been gun. More likely hit flew low and hit tracks. Alright, here's where I start getting very, very unlucky. I could not hit a shot moving to save my life. It just didn't happen. I couldn't do it. EBR narrowly misses. And I cut it again really close right here on this Tiger too. I shouldn't have overcommitted enough like that. I wanted to spot him to see where he was at to get an, an idea. Make sure that he wasn't over here where I'm going. Could have stayed around for a shot on this EBR, maybe drove up over the hill, gotten a shot, and left. Tiger 2 is coming up the hill. He's a slow dude. EBR pumps out a shot every... if I had to guess, probably 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Pretty high damage shot too, especially the high explosive shells on those wheeled vehicles are very good. Very, very good. Cutting is sharp right there. Came really close to catching one from that Tiger 2. Really close. Too close for comfort. Circling around right here, going back to that same old spot that I was talking about. It's just a powerful spot you can use any time in the game. And even if, that they're coming from field into this area, you can still use this spot, but not this part of it. The indentions in the ground with the lakes and stuff. Really helpful, really helpful. They hopped on cap right here. After I missed a couple of blind shots that I wish that I could hit yet again. I wish I could hit some moving shots, but it just won't happen. EBR missed as well, got really lucky. EBR misses a second time, got super lucky. Thought he was gonna over peak right here. For him trying to get into that little space, whatnot. Thought he was gonna overdo it. Unluckily he didn't. Minute 17 on the cap timer, 2 minutes and 38 on the regular game timer. They were going to be able to cap it out. Unluckily, again, Tiger 2. It gets me on the side, right in the tracks too. He was looking in the right direction. He's a smarter player than I suspected, I guess. But the 1500 damage, 29 shots left. Gun runs low on ammo. A lot. 50 shots is all it holds. And, you get in a tier 9 game or something like that where you're trying to put shots after shots into tier 9 heavies. You run out of ammo real quick. Look turned around instantly right here. Just with how the whole situation played out. Pretty much the EBR ended up overturning himself and crashed right up there. I run that corner probably too fast or something or another. Flipped over. And that's a perfect opportunity. Because this would have been bad if that EBR would have kept coming. I got a little bit nervous here. Not gonna lie, I was shooting HE on accident. Could have killed him faster. Didn't realize I was shooting HE until it was too late. Didn't want him getting another shot on me right here. Decided again to break off the spotting the connection right there. I could have circled, but I didn't want to risk it with bouncing a shot or him getting a lucky high roll on me and one shot me. Last timer, 50 seconds left. He can't win by capping, obviously. It's an encounter battle. It takes like 3.5 minutes to cap by yourself. 49 seconds left right here, and my teammate, me, both kind of mutually decided, without even talking to each other, that I needed to drive straight into him and just take a shot if I have to. 320 average damage, give or take. He would have to roll pretty high to one-shot me, which luckily he biffed his shot completely. If he even had the gun depression to hit me, I'm not even sure. But that pretty much sealed it right there. I knew from about then that he was I was gonna beat his reload. So, and it was a very good game, very good game. And that's that. That's the light tank 432. 25-24 damage. Ended up with 19 shots left in the game. You run out of shots easy, real easy. Anyway.